Hey, fourth year, and welcome to your week 4 of home learning for Nat 5 chemistry. What I'm going to do in this video is quickly just go through what is expected of you today, what's going to happen, and when. Okay, so quick introduction. Today we're starting the final topic from Unit 2, which is called Energy from Fuels. You've already done your first two topics, so homologous series, alkanes, alkenes, cycloalkanes, and then everyday consumer products, which is alcohols and carboxylic acids. So today, final topic, energy from fuels. Let me just go to the teams so I can get up your 2B workbook, which you will need to for today. So it's always good to know where these things are. So if we look at the workbook, let me just zoom in quickly. The learning outcomes we're going to cover today is basically everything from energy from fuels in this booklet. So I can determine the energy released from fuels using that equation. I can calculate the quantity C, M, and delta T in the correct units, giving relevant data. I can suggest improvements to an experimental setup used to calculate energy released, and I can understand that experimental values are often lower than expected and can suggest reasons why this is the case. Those four are going to get covered all today, and then next week, or the week after actually, because next week there is a couple of days holiday. Exciting. The week after we will do some practice and just look at more complicated calculations. Okay, so that's what's going to happen today. First task is there will be a show my homework post. Show my homework post from your class teacher that will have the forms quiz that's looking at the previous knowledge from this topic that you should already have, which is essentially exo and endothermic and what incomplete and complete combustion are. Okay, that's everything that you learned in third year from this topic. Everything else is new. Okay, so that's task 1. Task 2, I've got a couple of videos for you to watch. One is of another chemistry teacher explaining the theory behind the experiment, and one is a scientist actually doing the experiment and explaining what's happening. There's no point going any further than these because it then starts to talk about the calculations, which we will do in lesson 8. So only watch up to 7 minutes and 10 for video 1, 7 minutes and 10 for video 2. Then go to the notes video that I've given you and take down the notes that I ask you to. After that, task 3 is to answer this question. This will be your upload for Show My Homework this week. Make sure that you answer it as fully as possible. Take your time, think of as many improvements that this experiment has compared to the standard experiment that is explained in the notes. And that is lesson 7 done. Make sure you take a break. Make sure you go do something to relax for half an hour. Okay. Lesson 8, we will start off by doing a live so that I can fully explain the calculation. This is a brand new calculation. Unless you're a physicist, I'll explain that in the live, don't worry. So I wanted to do a live just to make sure that people could ask questions and make sure that they're getting the help that they need. Okay, so there will be a live. I don't know how long it'll last. It'll last however long it lasts. And then I'll let you go to the notes video and take down the notes. This might take you a bit of time. Okay, there's quite a lot of notes because the calculation, there's practice examples to go through and stuff and write down. So take your time, make sure your notes are thorough. Once you've done that, whatever remaining time you have left, go to page 9 in the 2B workbook, which is why I showed you where it is earlier, and do questions 4 to 9. There is an answer sheet in the Teams folder for you to mark it. I will be staying on the live so that if you need any help, you can pop back on and talk to me and find out why you might have got something wrong that you don't quite understand, etc. Okay, so that's what's going to happen today. That is your learning for today. Your uploads for today, answers to lesson 7, task 3, that question about the Bohm calorimeter, and any questions that you get done and mark, can you upload that to homework as well, just so we can check through your working, making sure that you're doing the working correctly. You know, you might have got the answer correct, sometimes you can get the working slightly wrong. So that's any questions, feel free to ask. We are here to help you, as always. Please ask all the questions you need. Okay. Good luck with the first lesson. I will see you all in the second lesson to learn about the calculation. Okay, thanks guys.